Silence by Julian Daniel Wayne and
Okay, so to the Native American, silence has a completely different context, like as compared to ours. For them, it's not viewed as much as a weakness, as more as a trait that you should aspire to have. They don't use it as like a tool. They don't use it in a negative way. They try to use it to, in a way, mask what they're trying to feel, like angerness, aggression, anything like that. They try to mask it, and they use it as a way of etiquette in a way, so that they're not being rude to other people. Okay, so silence, the idea for them is it's not a superficial weakness or something that should be feared by people, but instead it should be looked at. It shouldn't be looked at in a negative light, but it should be understood as the absolute balance of body, mind, and spirit. He has been judged to be dumb, stupid, indifferent, and unfeeling. As a matter of truth, he was the most sympathetic of men, but under his emotions of depth and sincerity were tempered with control. For the silent man was ever to be taken to be trusted, while the man ever ready with his speech was never taken seriously. And this is by Chief Luther standing there. And what this pretty much says is that silence in today's world is looked down upon, but in his eyes it should be looked at as more a control type of way, where people have that much control over their emotions that they attempt to stay silent and not express their opinions. And yeah, again, in his point of view, silence is better quality in a person than a talkative person.
Alright, so this quote, you must speak straight so that your words may go as sunlight into your heart. And what this means is that you should not try to play with your own words, and instead you should try to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And the best results can only come from conversation and playing straightforward. And why does it matter? Well, people need to understand that through explaining and speaking the truth, that you can maintain a good relationship towards others. That's how you can maintain that relationship with others, to start to talking in this matter.
Okay, another quote that we have is, household must be the language of the wise when they can make right look wrong and wrong look right. Right, by Blackhawk, and what that's pretty much saying is that when the Europeans first colonized the Americas, they started to spread their influence onto the Native American culture and try to influence them in a way so that they start thinking similar as they are. And then it's bound to happen to where some of their ideas on life are different from the Native Americans. So those ideas are bound to conflict. But what he's saying is that because of that, they, in a way, he looks at the Native Americans being tricked, so that they go against what they originally believed in and start to conform to their society.
So, and it starts to carry your sadness away, and flowers fill your heart with beauty. May hope forever wipe your tears away, and above all, may silence make you strong. Now, this is just conveying again how silence was a very strong piece of their culture, and it kept them composed with it helped them be composed mentally, and again, as said in the previous slides, it wasn't a weakness, it was a strength to be silent. It meant that you were in tune with yourself.
This quote is by Chief Joseph, and it says, "It does not require many words to speak the truth." What this quote means is that speaking the truth shouldn't take additional intelligence explanation at the time, but it does require honesty, and honesty calls for moments of discomfort and vulnerability. And if one is really speaking the truth, which they can say hundreds of words to get their point across, and it also lets others recognize a unique way to get their point across.
Okay, so the overall thematic relevance of the whole entire thing is yeah, good science shouldn't be looked at as a bad trait. And Native American culture is looked differently, and due to the ideas that the Europeans brought with them, it changed the views of how silence should be portrayed as a weakness instead of a strength. And then with that in mind, people should try to understand other cultures more so that things like this don't happen to where something is looked at in a negative way and where others may view it as something that's actually positive to try to understand.
So this usually goes to our chapter because it might not be silence itself, but it kind of emphasizes the silence. It emphasizes the lack thereof of other sound. Sometimes we need contrast to really appreciate what we already have. So this kind of helps us appreciate the sound that's already there without overwhelming us with actual sound.
So the overall message would be
Silence